Well, let's bring in Michael Clemens. He's a reporter for WSSP Radio in Milwaukee and was at today's news conference. And Michael, how would you describe today's Packers presser?
Well, it's going to take a while for it to sink in and for, a sense of relief. Mike McCarthy was taken aback by this when he got this phone call because he'd been in contact with Brett about once a week. And, even before the playoffs start, McCarthy told me at the NFL Combine that they had a bye week, the Packers did, before they faced the Seahawks and then later the Giants. They did player evaluations, and he says that he and Ted Thompson sat down with Favre and said, you know what? You still got your game. We want you back in 2008, and that's how they went into the postseason. But at this point, Brett obviously has just decided that he's drained and not up to the task of what it takes to get ready for another NFL football season.
Yeah, we hear that he's mentally fatigued, but what are some of the other reasons going around Green Bay about why he's calling it a career? Does Randy Moss not coming to Green Bay have anything to do with this?
Well, I talked to Brett's brother, Scott, early this morning after the announcement was made, and Scott said, maybe it played a factor, maybe it didn't. Certainly there had to be timing, and I know that a source close to Moss had told us last night that, in fact, the Packers, quote, should not be criticized for their participation in what Randy's situation was the past couple of days in the opening weekend of free agency. So the Packers were there. They were apparently making a run, but obviously the Patriots won in the end. But you can't deny the timing of Randy making the official announcement that he was going to go back to the Patriots, and then Brett turning to his family and saying, you know what, I'm done.
Hey, you know what? But the Packers, though, they spent the #1 pick on Aaron Rodgers a couple of years ago. So just how excited is Packer Nation about the Aaron Rodgers era finally beginning?
Well, Aaron gained a lot of confidence, not only of the fans, but most importantly of his teammates last year with his performances in the preseason. And then when he came in and substituted for Brett in that game against the Cowboys. So I think these guys know that, he's going to have a lot of talent, but now he's on the stage and he's going to have to fill those huge shoes left by number 4.
Well, I'm pretty sure the flags are at half staff there in Green Bay right now. A lot of saddened fans in Packer Nation. Michael Clemens, thank you so much for providing your perspective on Brett Favre's retirement.
You bet, Mike.
Yeah.